Hey guys, it's James from JG Scripts, and I just want to make a quick update video for you guys on the dealerships. So we released it a few months ago, but we're back now with a major update, which includes hiring employees. So dealerships can now hire employees at different ranks to help manage and run the business. Employees can now sell directly to customers. So customers, you can actually disable the showroom entirely. So customers no longer have to use the showroom function in order to actually purchase vehicles, and instead they can be sold directly to by an employee, and you can disable this entirely. And also customers can sell back their vehicle to the dealership. So I just want to give you a quick demo of how all this works. So here I am, I'm the owner of this dealership, and as you can see we've got some cool new markers in the new update. These are toggleable on and off, and you can also modify these too to look the way you want. But I'm just going to run all the way through to my office here. And the first thing you'll notice is if you go to the desk here, you have a brand new Employees tab. So with the Employees tab, what I can go ahead and do is I can hire an employee. So I have another client over here, another player just standing in the office with me. And if I hit Hire Employee, what I can do is I can select him, he's nearby, and then I can choose from one of three roles. So a manager is basically the same as an owner. So a manager has all the same permissions as an owner. They can manage every single aspect of the dealership, to the finance, the money side of it, the bank account, the vehicles, hiring employees as well. They can hire employees. They can modify settings. They can do every little thing. Supervisor is not quite as many things. So supervisor lets them order vehicles. They can order new vehicles. They can sell directly to customers as usual, and they can also sort of view stats and stuff like that, and modify the showroom. So they can also update the showroom, so like the display vehicles on the floor, but they can't do anything else. And the sales role is just for direct selling, so they can't access the management panel at all. This panel, they can just direct sell, which I'll show in a second. So let's go ahead and set this player up as a supervisor. Now, on my other player screen, they're going to see you've been offered a job at PDM. Would you like to accept? And I'm going to say, hell yeah, I want to accept that. And just like that, what they're going to go ahead and see is, oh, if I don't punch the wall, they're going to now have instant access to that panel. So they can now walk over to it, and they can access the panel and do whatever they need to do. Let's go ahead and have a look at direct selling. So I'm in the office with another player. Now that other player is the owner, but we can still direct sell to anybody. So what I'm going to do is, as this new employee just been hired, I can go ahead and use /direct sale. And this is going to give me this cool little panel. So what I can do is I can go through and I can have a look at all the vehicles. So obviously they have to be in stock because this is an owned dealership. You can only hire employees that own dealerships. But you can go in and you can find the vehicle you're looking for. So in this case, the Karen Asterope. I'm going to click on it. Next, I get to select a player, so I'm going to select the player nearby in the office with me. And now what I can do is I can choose the different terms. So I can now configure this sale based on what the customer is looking for. So I can, whether they want to pay in full, the color of the vehicle, whether they want it to be financed. So here I can configure financing, I can say how many payments, and I can see that I can live update based on the payments, the initial payments, and how many finance payments they're going to make. So let's say 24. I can then send the request, and on my customer screen here, what they're going to see is they're going to see a summary, who's selling it to them, the vehicle, all these stats, and then they're going to be able to do a cool little sign. This is just a nice little touch to make it feel realistic. And then go ahead and accept and purchase. And just like a standard purchase, they're going to then be put in the vehicle where they can drive off their brand new vehicle. The final thing I want to show you guys is if I go all the way over here, what I'm now going to get is a little prompt to sell the vehicle. So this can be configurable at any dealership. And what I can go ahead and do is press E. And I can see that here it's blocked me. It's on finance. So let's go ahead and go to my finance, find my vehicle, and I'm going to pay that in full. Let's get rid of that. Let's get it paid off. Now I can press E. And what we have is an offer. So the dealership wants to purchase my vehicle. In the config, we've set this up to 60% of the purchase price, so 6,600, and I can go ahead and accept, and that's going to have my vehicle sold for me. There's tons of other updates as well in the brand new 1.1 update on top of these major changes. So go ahead and check it out. If you join our Discord, you'll see the whole bunch of the updates in the release channel and on the changelog on the website. But yeah, check it out. I hope you enjoy it. You can head to jgscripts.com or store.jgscripts.com to check it out, and let me know what you think. Have a great day, guys.